Welcome to our List Guru set today. I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Steve Wexler, who I consider to be one of the best copywriters in the country, a brilliant man, personal friend of mine as well. You know, on the List Guru site, we're kind of bringing a lot of different ideas and concepts to people about all different types of marketing, be it direct mail, space advertising, TV. We're bringing terminology and concepts like lifetime value and return on investment. But the very nature and essence of everything that's done in marketing begins with message strategy and communication, right? Trying to deliver a proposition. And when we talk about delivering a message, we're talking about delivering creative, the most important thing, other than the product itself, is the message and the strategy. And the copywriter, the person who's delivering that message and strategy, is so critical to the process that I thought kicking off our first video with somebody like Steve Wexler, who's been writing copy and in marketing for 20 plus years, doing it every single day, I couldn't think of a better way to start. So I'd like to welcome you to the List Guru set.
Thanks, Dave. By the way, the truth of the matter is, he asked me to come not because I've been doing this stuff for 20 years, it's because I'm affordable. It's actually free.
So we want to, I'd love for you to be able to explain the copy process, but I know it's very complicated. But I do know that there are certain things as a copywriter that you're going to focus on. So before you even start a project, before you even say go, tell our audience the process that you go through. Like, what are you looking for to know you've got something?
The first thing I look for, and you said it before, there's nothing more important than the product. I'll actually turn away jobs if the product isn't right for direct response. The product, you can't just sell any bread. You can't sell a loaf of bread through direct response. No one's running to get a pack of Trident gum through direct response. I can go to the corner store and have that in 5 minutes.
That would be more branding, correct.
And the first thing I'll tell the client is, look, I don't think this is going to work. I'll gladly take your money, but it's not going to happen.
What you're saying is, whatever it is that you're selling, whether it's a product or service, it has to have something very unique, or should have unique attributes about it.
Or high perceived value.
Or high perceived value.
So, selling a Mercedes for $100,000 is probably not going to get you a lot of clicks, but selling a Mercedes for $1,000 is going to get a lot of clicks.
True, but that we probably would never see. But I understand.
But it's a good teaser. It's a Mercedes for $1,000? Click here.
Phone will ring off the hook.
Off the hook.
No
Mercedes for $100,000?
Might be a little slow. Crickets.
If it doesn't answer one of those two criteria, I don't think you should be selling this.
Which criteria?
Exclusivity.
Okay.
High perceived value.
Exclusivity, high perceived value.
It's got to answer one of those two criteria.
And we're talking specifically now about direct response. You know, we could say the same thing for branding. You certainly could do branding. You're an expert. And also, when we talk about the creative process, just to clarify, we're talking about two things. We're talking about words, and we're also talking about design, correct? The presentation.
Correct.
I mean, you really, unlike a lot of people in the creative world, I have often found, I'm sure you have often found as well, not that I need to tell you, but typically what you have is someone who's really good at copy and someone who's really good at design. Again, I have the pleasure of introducing you to someone who has the capability of doing both, who understands copy and how it works with design to present itself as a final message to the consumer or the business person to motivate them to take action. And that's really what copy's about, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, you can have a great engine and a horrible looking car. It's not going to sell. So you got to dress up that engine with something real nice around it. You have to make it look good for people to be interested. I don't care how good the engine is.
Well, and you change that based on the market, who it is that you're marketing to.
Right.
You're marketing to a younger person, you're going to take a different look and different appeal. You're marketing to a family, you're going to take a different look and appeal. You're marketing to an older person, you're going to take a different look and feel.
Right. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to convey visually the same message I'm trying to convey through copy. So in other words, I'd like you to read the headline, the subhead, the offer, the picture, and order. I don't want you to even read the body copy. So art is extremely important. It's not the key factor, But I think too many copywriters take to heart the old adage of copy is king. And copy is king. But the queen of art is very close, and they go hand in hand. You can't have the engine without the car.
Some of the things that we might be saying might confuse you. It depends on how long you've been in the business and how much of this you've done. But the important thing, the important message that we're trying to get across is that as starting out, or even if you've been doing it for a long time, take a fresh look at what it is that you're offering, your product, your service, and before you even engage in what media I should use, what channel, space, TV, radio, direct mail, online, via email or social media marketing, what is unique about what I have, who am I trying to reach, and what's the best channel to reach them through?